I am Coach Edmund Pryor. I coach the Dynasty basketball team. And what we are is, what I try to develop is we got a community full of guys that I go out and I find that have some basketball skill, and I want to make sure that their basketball IQ and their academic IQs become one. Part of the reason I do this along with my assistant coach, Sergio Brown, is we certainly try to get kids off the street. We want to help these kids also get into colleges and do well in high school. So that's the main objective of the program, and that's what we do. We've been doing this now for about 10 years. We play in different leagues around Chicago. We also go outside Chicago. We have a league coming up in October. The end of October, we're going to Wisconsin Dells to play in a tournament. So, it's a traveling team, not necessarily an AAU team. The objective is to get these guys off the street, as I said, and to get them some exposure in basketball.
What made you get into this in the first place? Where was this all born from?
Well, I recognized the need. Growing up in the community, I grew up in the West Garfield community. Went to Leif Erikson and then Providence St. Mel as a youngster myself, and I grew up in that area. And one thing I recognize is that, kids in that area, in any area in Chicago, they're exposed to different gangs and they have different cliques, if you will. But the one constant that I saw between all those kids was basketball. Basketball was the constant that brought them all together. Basketball was what stopped the violence and the drugs and the gang activity, because they were all, that was the common denominator. And so I said, well, if I can use basketball to teach these kids life lessons, teach these kids discipline, responsibility, things like that, then I've done a great job. And I am proud to say that several of my kids have went on and gotten scholarships in college.
Where exactly are you at right now, full-time? What do you do?
Right now, I'm a senior national admissions advisor for a college. The name of the college, or actually Career Education Corporation, is the name of the parent company of the school. But I work with Le Cordon Bleu right now, which is the Culinary Arts College. And my job is to get people in college. I have my master's degree, and I'm currently pursuing my PhD. So I'm all about the academics. I'm all about the academics. I think that is the number one thing. These guys are student athletes. I want them to understand that the student part comes first, the athlete part comes second, which is, that's the old cliche, but I really live that. I try to show them.
I believe in it too. Real fast now, just, what's the name of your team, and tell me about your players. If we go and check you out, who am I looking for?
Well, we are the Dynasty. That's the name of the team. And Dynasty is just, by definition, a succession of rulers that aspire for greatness and that win often, if you will. If you're looking at some of my players, I look at my number one point guard is Xavier Biles. He's the point guard of the team. Montrese McKnight is my shooting guard. Very good shooter. Xavier plays right now currently for Michelle Clark. Montrese McKnight has a scholarship. He plays for Waubonsie Community College in Sugar Grove, Illinois. And then my center is Mike Cole, who plays at the University of St. Francis in Joliet. Those three make up the heart of my team. Everybody on my team is special, though. They all do certain things very well. They're all very disciplined. And as a result, we've won several championships and we're proud of the team.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.